The Hobbit, Chapter 4, Over Hill and Under Hill. They climb up and up and up, and the weather gets colder and more uncertain. One night, a truly terrific storm breaks out, and they try to find shelter crouched against a sheer cliff. The dwarfs send the two youngest, Fili and Kili, to scout for shelter. Quick as anything, Fili and Kili return with good news. There's a cave nearby. They promise they've explored the cave thoroughly, even though they haven't been gone nearly long enough for that to be true. Everyone is relieved to be in out of the rain and falling rocks and thunder, though. That night, Bilbo has strange dreams that prevent him from sleeping. This turns out to be lucky, because Bilbo is awake when a crack opens at the back of the cave. Bilbo yells and wakes Gandalf, who disappears in a flash of light. Suddenly, a bunch of goblins jump out of the crack. They grab Bilbo and the dwarfs and carry them into the mountain passages. The goblins shake their prisoners and laugh and sing threatening songs. Crash, crash, crush, smash, hammer and tongs, knocker and gongs, pound, pound for underground, ho, ho, my lad. The goblins arrive with the prisoners in a big chamber lit with fires. The great goblin sees that Thorin is carrying an elvish sword, Orchrist, the goblin cleaver, and freaks out. The goblin call this sword Biter, and they hate it, in memory of the goblin wars back in the day. The great goblin calls them murderers and elf friends, and rushes at Thorin to kill him. Just then the lights go out, and another sword starts to flash. It's Glamdring, the foe hammer, which all the goblins call Beater. In other words, it's Gandalf's sword. Gandalf's back. With Gandalf's help, Bilbo, Thorin, and the other dwarfs escape. They rush along the dark mountain halls as quickly as they can. But goblins are fast, quiet, and they know the way better than the dwarfs do, so eventually they manage to ambush the dwarfs. In the confusion, Bilbo knocks his head on a rock and loses consciousness.